So here at Dry Point Distillers, we're a micro distillery, craft distillery. We distill gin, vodka, whiskey, and brandy. And we do bottle sales here at our distillery, and we also do wholesales around town at a number of bars and restaurants, and a couple liquor outlets. And we also have a small tasting room where we serve craft cocktails Thursday to Sunday. It's kind of started with as a hobby with me and my dad. We initially got into it trying to make whiskey, and as we experimented more with whiskey and getting comfortable with fermentations and distilling, we started looking locally for products to distill from the fruits of the valley. So we started experimentations with apples and peaches and prickly pear, honey mesquite, pomegranates, and just started cooking and fermenting, and then eventually distilling, and we started practicing with aging. And as that interest grew, we did a lot more research and started getting larger and larger equipment and having a bit more fun with it. And you know, around that time we realized that there wasn't anything like this in the region, and you know, we wanted to share our enjoyment of distilling with the community. And so we started looking at what it would take to start the distillery. So we started our federal distilled spirits application, and once that got approved, we went to the state, and our application with the state got approved, and we went to Mesilla, and that got approved, and then we realized that this was a really good business opportunity and a really good hobby that we could turn into, you know, a great business to share with the communities.
Essentially, we do a lot of tasting, a lot of testing, and a lot of mixing. I take the basic spirits that we create here, specifically the vodka and the bourbon, and I do infusions. I test with a lot of herbs and botanicals, some fruits, and I create different cocktails based off of muddling, infusing, mixing, stirring, shaking. We're just constantly kind of trying to innovate and push the envelope. We're trying to always give people something new to taste, sort of like a palate adventure. We've had a lot of fun experimenting with certain infusions, and we've had some drastic failures, but we've also had some great successes. So these are all of our infusions. They range from vodkas. We have one specific gin infusion, and then some bourbons as well. Our vodka is really clean, and so it takes to infusing really well. We make pretty much everything that we can from scratch here, and we use as many local products as possible. My favorite to use for infusions is something that's like actually a little bit of an aged fruit. These usually have a higher sugar count. The profile or the flavors of the specific fruit come out more when it's a little bruised, when it's a little battered. And so we like to go for ugly fruit, local fruit.
We came up with the name Dry Point Distillers sort of in homage to the high desert peaks that surround this lush Mesilla Valley where we get our products for distilling. It's becoming some sort of a best kept secret of Las Cruces. Lots of people are really happy that it's tucked away, and they can come back for sort of an exclusive or private event with their friends in our small tasting room. We're located across the street, across Avenida de Mesilla from St. Clair Winery and Bistro, and we're behind the First National Bank that's on the corner of Avenida de Mesilla and Calle de Alvarez. Our website is www.drypointdistillersnm for New Mexico.com.